What's up, big dog? Saber TCG back again with another deck that I want to try out. If you've not been tuning in for all these streams, I am preparing for the Pittsburgh Regional. I've been playing a lot on stream. Usually Tuesdays and Wednesdays, been playing a whole lot of games with some probably unpopular decks that maybe will get some hate, maybe won't. I've had a lot of support for the Typhlosion video. I really appreciate that from you all. But I've been playing a lot more meta here recently with the Dragon Bolt video, the Guardy video coming up. And now I just want to touch base on Raging Bolt. And I've added a little twist to this list. I've been looking at some online tournaments, and I noticed one of the lists playing a Water Ogre Pawn. So I decided to take my own spin with it. I think only changed maybe one or two cards. But I think the list is pretty solid. Do I think it's better than just playing like straight Bolt without all of the spicy tech? Probably not. It's probably just not as consistent. But pretty much all we're doing here is, instead of playing the Cornerstone like some listed either in the past or now, we're just playing the Wellspring Ogre Pawn because not a lot of decks are playing the Shaman. But we'll go over the list real quickly. Very basic list. I got it from one of the lists online from one of the bigger online tournaments. So this isn't something that I've just sat around and thought about all day and like, oh, I had an epiphany. No, this is something I've gained based on that, and I made a couple of changes. But we have the 3/3 line for the Hoot Hoot Noctowl, the 3 Teal Mask, and then the 2 Fan Rotom, the 2 Raging Bolt, 1 Squawk, 1 Latios, the 1 Chin Pow, to help knock out the annoying stadiums we can't deal with. The Mew EX, the Baby Bolts, Pheasantipede, a Ditto Slitherwing, which I still think is better than the Koraidon. I think if you're not playing Slitherwing, you're asking to lose to the Joltik box, to the Godango Joltik box. Anything that plays Joltik and the Pikachu, you're asking to lose to. And then the Wellspring Mass Ogre Pawn, like we mentioned earlier. And then we have the 4 Professor Sada, of course. Have to have that in the deck. 2 Crispin, 1 Iono, 1 Boss's Orders. Some lists play the Judge. I prefer the Iono just because it can be so detrimental to some matchups. The Judge is also good. I think that requires more testing that I've not done to see which one's better. But you should definitely be playing one or the other. I then have the 4 Ultra Ball, 4 Nest Ball, 3 Earthen Vessel, 3 Night Stretcher, the 1 Energy Switch, the 1 Prime Catcher, the 3 of the Area Zero. Area Zero's got pretty important in this deck. Used to, it wasn't as big of a deal, but I think it's a pretty big deal now. You just run out of bench space with all your tech that you're playing. And then for the energy lineup, we have the 5 Grass, 3 Fighting, the 2 Lightning, which I go back and forth with. This should probably be 3. I think it's a little sus playing 2. But I may change it as we go along tonight. But right now it's at 2. And then, of course, the 1 Water Energy. Again, I don't think adding this makes your Raging Bolt deck better. I just wanted to test with it and see. As we're preparing for Pittsburgh, I've already played plenty of Bolt in the past. I know how the deck operates. So I'm trying new variants that I'm just seeing online or at local, just to see, if I do see this at Pittsburgh, what should I expect? What's the power play? What am I trying to do to disrupt their game? Things like that. So not all my lists are going to be optimal, but they have a purpose. And that's the important part. When you are preparing for an event, you have to practice with a purpose. And that's what we're doing tonight. So we're going to play. We're going to see how it goes. And hopefully we get some torrential pumps off. But let's jump right into the games. Still obviously want to go first. Even though every other deck wants to go second, it would be nice to snipe the second spot from these decks. But playing the Owls is just too important. All right, cooking a little bit. Okay. Not to get too excited here, but I think there is a good chance we pull off this Water Pawn. Make sure I don't have it prized. Bro, first game it's prized. Oh, so annoying. You may ask why I didn't grab 2 knockdowns. I'm very um I'm always very cautious of getting more than 1 knocked out of the deck when I fan call, just because I want to be able to always have the option to draw after I get Ionoed into it. I feel like a lot of people when they play a knocked out deck, they just add, you know, like you saw, I had a Hoot Hoot in my hand. Yeah, it would have been beneficial for me to add maybe 2 knockdowns and I can play the Ditto and just Ultra Ball, right? But that just wastes more resources. That just plays into more things. It's not something I enjoy doing. I want to play as efficient as I can. Okay. So we can crisp an energy switch here. Yes. Crispin energy switch. This in our hand. Attach this to the baby bolts. Attach. Energy switch here. And just knock out the Dracloak. Pretty simple. Oh shoot, I almost conceded. Trying to fix my audio. Okay. You know, if they didn't draw, I just might as well shut my mouth. Wow, this guy's really struggling, huh? Really struggling. Not too bad. We'll just go ahead and knock out this Charmeleon. Just play the aggro game and really not let him get anywhere. I think even if he goes Dracloaks, I probably just knock out this Charmander because I'm never worried about a Dragapult pressuring me with KOs. We'll see what he does. He probably has another Iono. I never see Iono when I play this deck. Like ever. Never happens. Sure. Mm-hmm. I am big chilling Okay. Chalk's good. Wonder if he has the rare candy. I guess he does if he's doing that. Yep. Now, why would he do that? Oh, he didn't get the energy, I guess. It's not good for you, brother. It's not good for you. Yeah. Go ahead and set this up. Well, hate that I didn't get to water pond this full, but got to play some baby bulk gaming. Cannot complain. I love the beauty in Raging Bolt. I know people hate this deck, hate on this deck, love to hate on this deck. But the beauty is, man, I had a pretty aggravating challenge yesterday. And I ended up getting 3-1. I got another fourth place. I've got 3 challenge fourth places in a row, which is so annoying. And yesterday, I would have 100% won the last round. Like 100% would have won. Because I know who my opponent was going to be. And I'm not going to go into details, but I already had the win. That's how I'll say it. And oh, I can just do this. Sick. It was just so frustrating because I lost. I was playing Typhlosion and I looked at my hand. I had a Quilava, 2 Typhlosion, a Super Rod, a Counter Catcher, and a Victini. And then maybe some other random card or whatever. And I played the Victini pass, Jolty Ball, set up their board, passed. I draw into nothing. No, like legit. No supporters, nothing. And then they just... I went second, they went first. So they still had another turn before they could even do the jolting stuff. Nestball, Crispin, Clefairy. It's like so frustrating because I would have been first instead of fourth. But then tonight I get to come here and Raging Bolt and just do this. And that felt easy. That was simple. I didn't have to think out my plays. I just done it. Like, how nice is that? You don't get to do that with every deck. Some of you all just take that for granted, honestly. Like, I could sit here and talk to you all and not worry about a thing. And just play the game and have fun time and relax. There's just the beauty in it. I think everyone should have a deck like this where they can just sit down, relax, chill, just play some Pokemon. I have to worry about a lot. Just hang out. Like, how fun is that? Just hanging out. And you get to win, too. Like, 55% of the time. What we doing this hand? Oh, it's my turn. Whoops. I'm not paying attention. Okay. Monkey Dore. What we got going on here? Okay. Dude. Do I have 4 grass energy? No, I have 1 attached. 3 grass energy prized? It's ridiculous. If this guy didn't see Raging Bolt, this guy probably thinks I'm playing legit Terror Box. It's so funny. Yeah, now you have the pressure of having to look at this. I wish I could switch. Fortunately, he got to play the monkey. Mm. Okay, I need to generate follow-up for next turn. So I need to get like an Ultra Ball. Probably. It's like Jewel Seeker again. Okay. This is the perfect opportunity for this card to prove itself. If it's valuable or not. It's like the perfect time. So. Yes. Yes. I mean, that's pretty good. Got one of our grasses, another Ultra Ball. Even if Ionos, man, I get another card. I did get rid of Latios, though. Oh, that's fine. Fine by me. Oh, he's going to knock it out. You little rascal. What a insane draw off the Mew. Crazy. All right. Now I can't let him run me over from this position. Oh, it doesn't even knock that out. What do I do here? I wonder. Need follow up again. I don't have a hoot hoot. Probably Sada's my best bet. All right, I have the pressure, but I've used a lot of my resources. That's not what I want to see. I think I may have overstepped here just a little bit. Which is fine. It's fine. Overstep. Be a good learning experience. He did get rid of a Guardy rare king. What's up with my opponents today, huh? Just got everything. Oh, this is the jellyfish version too. I've not even got to see it. I would really like to draw my bolts or a nest ball or something. A tough spot. Well, I had my fun. I don't have any psychic energy to put on this guy. Of course. Could have not got that last turn or anything. I mean, I just lose. Fortunately, ran out of resources too quick. Just annoying how he's getting literally everything. What's the chances of having your other copy of Guardy and your other copy of Rare Candy? I don't know why he didn't put the dark on the monkey. Okay. So that's pretty good. Do I not have... Oh, my goodness. Oh, this is horrific. Oh, yeah, it bossed. It's stupid. What you on about? Man, I'm 3 turns of doing nothing. This game's just over. He does have 7 energy attached to his Pokemon. Excellent. Still have a chance. Dang nabbit. So close. I can't retreat and get rid of it. I mean, he's got to have like boss or something, right? I think this version plays boss. I'd use both dark. It's pretty good. I wonder what he's getting here. That makes sense. Why did he not retreat? What kind of play was that, brother man? Okay, come on, lightning. Brother. I don't have Terra Pokemon. No. What a disaster, man. Yep, that'll be it. That's all she wrote. Tragic. Probably play too aggressive, I guess. Hand's a little sus. A little sus. Okay. Maybe a mirror? Hmm. Water pond's prized again. Man. I'm starting to think this card sucks. Think I needed any type of revelation to know that this wasn't going to work, but You gotta try that, right? I have what the kids consider an unionable hand. If you iona me, you're a madman. And it's because I didn't add both, which obviously in this situation, but let's say like this was a hoot hoot and I played it. Either get two, one hoot hoot, one knocked out, or just get another hoot hoot. Ain't gotta play them all. See, he got double hoot hoot. I'm gonna iona him. It's gonna be nasty. Come on, brother. What you think about this Elski? Now why'd I draw that? I don't want you. I already got one of you. Glad I had that. Could have been quite a disaster. Hands busted. All right, let's see how he responds here. I have a feeling he's going to get there. Just a hunch. Do I not knock out the fan rotom there? What do I do? I think, unfortunately, because I start, I have to. Unfortunately, I don't think I have any other choice. That's why I went and got the baby bolt. So if he takes a 2-preser and starts sniping, be the ideal play. Okay, he's got the bolt. What's the energy looking like? Just the grass. He has no hoot hoots. We consider this a huge dubski. Dang it. I think that's it. I think I've lost. I don't know why he was taking forever if he had the knockdown in his hand. Like, it is not that hard of a play to make. And I don't have any way of disrupting him. It's tough. Definitely not the situation I want to be in. He is having to use his prime catcher. So this may be big. Oh, he double knocked out. No, it don't matter. What's my play here? I don't think I've got anything. Fortunately. Hmm. May can make a kind of a sneaky play with uh, Baby Bolt. Let's see how it goes. I need him to whiff. I've already known. So need him whiff this turn. He can't boss and saw it in the same turn. That's his play. That's perfectly fine with me. Retreating and putting a Noctowl up. Let's knock this out, right? What's like the benefit of me not knocking it out? Yeah, like I don't feel pressured to go after something. I literally have half my deck in my hand. Well, I'm glad he whiffed. I was thinking about setting up a Raging Bolt, Baby Bolt, and sniping an Noctowl to go to. He'd be at 3, and I would be at 2. No, he would be at. He'd be at 4 like he is now, and I'd be at 2. No, if he would have took 2, it'd have been at 3, and then I would have got myself to 2. Then if he knocks out, he can't. Sada and boss. So I was hoping he'd have to Sada to attack, knock out my Baby Bolt, and it make it 2-2. Then I win there. But he missed, so I just got to play this way. Like this just doesn't matter at all. Gotta make sure I attach right so I don't lose. Now, this is where most players would just like play a bunch of junk in their hand and try to BM you, but the nice man I am, I'm just gonna fish the game because it's proper playing etiquette. Some of y'all need to learn that. GG's, GG's. Pretty easy when you miss your attack. Do not struggle at all. I wonder if he played Judge or Iono. That's the only way he punishes me for not going after a two-prizer. I think I've won most of my flips. I just can't, I can never tell because I usually made to go first regardless. But that last one mattered because he would have went first. Or would have mattered. Because if I just knock out a two-prizer when he plays one, and I don't play any two-prizers. The Iono, his Hoot Hoots was a sick play. Unfortunately, he still got there. Somehow, some way. They always find a way. Oh, because he phased. That's right, because I attacked the Rotom. If I could have set up Baby Bolt instead of Raging Bolt, would have been nasty to Iono him. Just couldn't. Okay. Guardy. Guessing. Energy Switch and Guardy? Maybe the Jellicent version? Do I water pond again? Probably not. Probably never do that again. Nah, I'll probably try it at least, right? Gotta try. They weren't starting Monkey Dory. He elected to go first? That seems wrong. I think you should do that. Unless he knew what I was playing. And if he's paying attention that much, then kudos. Okay. Hmm. Be sick to be able to Baby Bolt. Don't think it's happening. This guy's really thinking. I don't know why he chose to go first. I mean, there's just no way, right? There's just no way. Why can I not saw this? Oh, yeah, Crispin. I'm a fool. Absolute fool. Um, I don't feel good about that. Let me guess, for candy. Let me guess. Let me take a gander. I hope they're all pressed. Okay. That's hype. Do you have the other Ralts in your hand? You psychopath? If he doesn't have the other Ralts in hand, what is this guy doing? That's insane. Legit insane. What in the world is bro on? Cannot believe he didn't play another Ralts. Nesball did not play another Ralts. Legit insane. Like, legit insane. It's prized? Are you kidding me? Guy's so lucky, man. See if he gets there before I quit. So lucky, dude. Played so greedy. He's getting rewarded for it. Come on, show me the guarding. Yeah, it's not the guardian. So heated right now. You know what I'm going to do right now? Make sure I get this off. I'm doing it. I'm loading up. I'm loading up. Going for the throat. You got to. How sick this is. Okay, stay off energy, you son of a gun. Let me snipe your monkeys too. There's like no way you don't have a supporter. Like no shot. Legit no shot. And he's getting too flipped a script. But he can't guard him, so he's stuck. Yeah, put him back, son. No stretcher. No stretcher. Come on. Got rid of another monkey. Get Ralts. Does he have the energy? Did he discard an energy? He didn't have it. Does not have the energy. Excellent. What do we do here then? Do we go after the Guardy? Do we go after the Fizz? I mean, he's got to have Rare Candy. Guardy. The ideal play is to not let him ever get to it. So, that we shall do. That we shall do, my friend. Okay, so he's definitely going to have the energy this turn because he's researched. He's going to flip the script again. So he's definitely going to have it. So I just mentally need to prepare that in my head. Question is, what will he bring up to attack? Probably the monkey. I probably just at this point need to go after 2 prizers. Okay, that does suck. Fortunately, it does not make it better. Cool thing is, he has no way of distributing damage with these monkeys right now. So. So from here, or use my prime. I have 1 boss. How important is it to go for a 2 prizer? I guess is the question. How important is it to go for a 2 prizer? Let's think here. It's pretty good. I could set up a play with my Slitherwing for next turn to prime the Fizz. So, no, not prime boss. I only play one boss though. Is it worth getting anything on his board? Fairy's pretty big. Brother, can you not let me play for just a second? I have the lightning here, right? Fairy's pretty big for him. What does he do from that point? Right? Just go get it again, but then he has to bring up a guardian. A little risky. I shouldn't have played this. But it's okay. Just get another nest. Okay. For me to knock out the guardian next turn, I need Chill Dance, double Sada attach. I have to have that. I have no hoodoo. So I should have not played the Slither and put the Mew down, but then I can't double Sada attach. I mean, he can sit here and attack with a Monkey Dory, but it doesn't do anything. Yeah, this definitely was a misplay. It's 5-2, so I can waste at least one turn. Yeah, at least one turn extra. So I need to be able to knock out a two-prizer in 2 turns. Now, if he just leaves his monkey up and attacks, I'm really pressed to attack it. Okay. Actually really good for me. How many of these? So I still have plenty of those. Extend my bench. That'd be nice. I shouldn't have grabbed this nest ball in case he knows me. Okay. Got rid of one Iono. Secret box. Okay. Is it the researcher Iono? I'm assuming the Iono. Back to the Clefairy, of course. Of course. Yep. That's not what I wanted to draw. Okay. Guys, legit giving me a chance to win. That's dope. Very cool of him. many counter catchers he got rid of? One? He definitely has one. Oh, no. No. Well, it's probably it, I'd say. I need a miracle. I guess I did not have an extra turn, huh? Sucks. Same old Bolt. Bolt versus Guardy. Never changes. Never changes. I don't even think there's a way I can knock out the Guardy. What is this guy doing? Okay. Give me a chance, I guess. What? What's he doing? That's crazy. If he has the counter catcher, just knock out this. What is this guy doing? My deck's so thin. I'm getting to everything. Like, there's no way I don't. What's this guy doing? He's let me draw? Insane. Just make it impossible for me to win. Just put 30. No, just put 20 on the Till Mask and counter. And then knock out the Rotom and you're at 3 prizes at 2, so it does not matter what I put up. You just knock it out. Or save the Rotom and put 30 on the Fizz and get 4. So I can't draw. This guy doing. He had 3 energy in in this card. It's crazy. He let me win. Oh. I like my baby back there. First deck I've ever had success with. Right here. It's my baby. Joltik. See what I get. Not great. Oh, Squawk. I don't want to play Squawk. Oh. I have to. Another choice. I will have to go after the Iron Hands when he sets it up. I'll have to. Cannot let him sit on Iron Hands at all this game. So do I play this? I got one more spot. Yeah, probably do. Yes. I'm seeing a lot more lists playing this. Quite costly for a supporter, but I do see the merit in it. Yes, set up the 1 Iron Hands and let me slay it. Excellent. Excellent. Where's your Pikachu at? You dummy. All right. Well, let's wrap this one up quickly. Should be pretty quick. You should probably leave after this, I'd say. Okay. No worries. All according to plan, actually. I wanted to do this way. For your information. Excellent. I am so afraid that I have one prized. So I will simply choose not to use it. Because I just want to take care of this hands. Okay. See what we got cooking. Excellent. Perfect. Perfect. And that is why we play the Latios. Which, I mean, is he going to out on me? Probably not, but that's why we play it. I just need an Octal. Okay. Okay. Right. Righto. There's the thing. If I don't get to anything, I could just now leave the Noctowl up. which I'm totally cool with. Okay, it's pretty good. Um, hmm. Guess I'm not using the other Till Mask here. Yes. I can nest. Right. Grab nest ball soda. Draw 3. What's my last knockdown unless I get off the prizes? So I need nest ball soda. Jewel Seeker. Yes, sir. I'd love to use Jewel Seeker. Let me see if my boy's prize is not. Bless up. Oh, Slither. When everyone gave up on you, I sure didn't. I sure didn't. Beautiful. I mean, it's just the clinic. That's how we're supposed to beat Jolted Box every time. I got 2 dead cards. Okay. Do not get the knocked out like I wanted. So if he just puts up the Joltic box, I don't really have a way to win next turn. But I'm up 6-2, so I don't think it matters. Did he counter my hoodoo? Oh, he bossed. Let's say I don't think they play counter catcher. Like, what does he even do? You just concede. Unless, like, the only reason he should keep playing is if he plays Iono. Because my board is pretty whatever. Yeah. Yerp. Yerp. Pretty simple. All right, here's the deck we kind of finished with. Legit won like 7 or 8 games in a row, even with that nasty water pawn in my deck. Get that away from my deck, you stinky ogre pawn. But this deck is really good. Like, I've always had this stipulation with Bolt because I used to play Bolt a while back. One of my first decks when I started playing, and I had success with Bolt. I topped cups. I was topping multiple cups. Took it to Louisville, done like 4-3. You know, it was 8 rounds. I got 4 wins before I got 3 losses. Like, not a terrible showing, but nothing fantastic. And it just felt like I was being beat by better decks when I was playing it. Now, granted, this was before the Owls, and I've dabbled with playing this deck when the Owls came out, and I still was never just super impressed with what I was playing. I just didn't feel like, oh, it's the same Bolt at the end of the day. It's going to swing for big knockouts and, you know, hope that your opponent doesn't lock you, or hope that your opponent can't retaliate and slow you down with an Iono and disrupt your hand. But now it just kind of feels like, okay, I can play slower with the Baby Bolt. I can really set up my Owls to really play into, you know, what I want to play. The Chin Pao, I can knock out your stadium if you try to play Watchtower, which people don't play. Don't expect that. But I think the big thing is the Baby Bolt. The Baby Bolt helped me so much today. I was so shocked with how good the Baby Bolt is. I've played against Bolt, and I've dealt with the Baby Bolt, but I think what really made me deter from playing it is because when Shaman came out, I was like, okay, the Baby Bolt's just done with. Once Shaman's out, people are just not going to play it. People are not going to know what to do again, right? But nobody's playing Shaman. So if nobody's playing Shaman, that's why Terror Box has come back. And now Baby Bolt is just back to being insanely good. I played against a Guardy tonight. He did misplay for the loss, but I felt like I had control of that whole game until the end, and I missed a couple draws. I played against a Zard list. Didn't even get past a Zard or a Pidgey. And he got to a Charmeleon once, and I just knocked it out. I just threatened him. He had nothing. Couldn't do anything. The Baby Bolt is so good at pressuring, and I think what really helps it, if you're going to play this list, I really do think you need to play the Energy Switch. I think it's so important. And I do think you need to play the Double Crispin. I know a lot of lists where it's like 4 Sada, 2 Boss. You really only want the 2 Boss if you're going to prize it. And I think you go through prizes so much, you shouldn't worry about it. Now, you may lose a game here and there because of it. But legit, the Energy Switch play early on to knock out, maybe he went to a Curlia, or maybe he went to a Charmeleon with a 90 HP, or maybe he went to a Dracloak. Getting those knockouts on your second turn slows them so much. Knocking out Dracloak is almost bigger than knocking out the Dragapult. And you can just do this so easy. I played the Mew Fez combo because I notoriously do not want to ever lose to an Iono. I want to be able to draw. So usually I put the Mew and the Fez. If you don't get rid of either one of them, I'm probably going to be drawing quite a bit of cards. If you get rid of one of them, I still have the other one to, rely on. And then, of course, the Owls just pair so well with that. All I have to do is have an Ultra Ball and a Hoot Hoot. And that's why I like the 3 Night Stretcher in this list. Really came up. I used 3 Night Stretcher a lot. This deck really surprised me with how good it is. I honestly think this may be the first time I'm saying this. I honestly think that Bolt is a good option for regionals. Now, you may be saying, well, duh. Of course it's a good option. We've seen it compete and have all these results. Yeah, but the results always showed that after day 1, this deck was non-existent. It just plateaued and fell off so hard. What I'm saying is I think this deck has a legit chance to not only get to day 2 like we've seen it do over and over, but get that top cut and even win the event. I kid you not. Especially if you play a little bit more Guardy tech, I really think you can do it. I think it has a good matchup against the Dragapult. I think it has a good matchup against the Godango, the Joltik Box, the Grimmsnarl. The Charizard doesn't feel that bad. Used to, the Charizard matchup felt awful. It does not feel that bad. The only matchup you have to worry about is Guardian. Everyone has to worry about that except weakness decks. So, I honestly think this is a good deck to play if you're thinking about what's some decks to play. And I only think it's going to get better because once Megas come out and we're knocking out 3 prizes, I can hit 350 attack so easily in this version of the deck. It's so easy to do. So, yeah. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for tuning in and checking up on the stream. We had a really impressive run tonight, even playing that awful water ogre pawn, but had a blast. It's nice to have decks that you can just kind of chill and relax with. And this deck, I didn't have to think too much, and I kind of enjoy that. I know Bolt gets a lot of hate, but shout out to Bolt, man. I had a lot of fun tonight. It was actually very relaxing. So if you're thinking about playing a deck and you don't know what to play and you want to play something that you can pick up quickly, I definitely would consider this deck. But again, thank you all for watching and tune in next time. See y'all.